Chat, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Today, we are going to be designing a brand new alphabet. Okay. Okay, we're fine. We're fine, chat. Voice is just being a little iffy today, but that's okay. We're gonna try and make it through this. I need another cough lolly though. Oh, is this my last one? No, I've got one more. Okay. So chat, the plan for today is simple. Make an alphabet. But first we're gonna go through some little bits of talking points. I've got my own room now, chat. Right, not just for streaming, right? My streaming stuff hasn't actually been moved, like my computer and that hasn't been moved in there yet, but it will be as soon as the electrician's done doing stuff. But for that, the electrician needs to, you know, actually come and do that. I don't know when that's happening, but probably in the next few days. But, yeah, I can finally sleep in my own room without sharing a room with both of my brothers. I get my own space, chat. This makes me happy. I am also going to be redoing my entire schedule for this. On another note, Past Life is done. So, that's cool, that's cool. I'll try not to spoil it for you guys. Half of my timeline on Twitter right now is just, like, 50% Past Life finale, and 50% the president may be dead. That's my timeline right now. For those watching far in the future, it is the 30th of August in 2025, New Zealand time. Well, a lot of people, mainly America, it's the 29th. So, it's a big day in history, possibly. It might just be a pretty big day in history. So, without anything more to do, let's create the Australian National Alphabet. Right? Now, we're going to be going in order. Right? I have a pixel size of 3. Now, first one we want to do. Why is my opacity at 10%? Is the first letter of the alphabet. We have A. So, A is, you know, when you're screaming for help, when you're in lots of danger, you'll be spamming a bunch of those, right? There's also a lot of dangerous things, like arson, you know? And, I don't know. A lot of bad things. So, what do we use to represent badness? Well, if you've ever been outside, I know a lot of you haven't, you will have seen maybe a sign like this. Maybe a sign like this. And maybe, in very dangerous situations, a sign like this. Pretend that's a perfect circle, right? Now, a lot of the time, we use a point or a spike for danger, right? Usually on a sign, you'll see, like, you know, give way. It's fairly dangerous, you know, there's 3 points, right? A stop sign, you gotta stop. See how many points there are? That's a lot. Now, the speed limit, there's infinite points. That's very dangerous. So, my proposal is to make it look very spiky and have capital A look something like this, right? I know this drawing of it's not perfect, but it's got lots of points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the same as a stop sign. Pretty dangerous, right? And for lowercase, Lowercase a is a little less dangerous. No, that's not it. Lowercase a will be like that, right? It's still got some points, but it's not as dangerous, right? So that is the first letter of the alphabet. The second thing we've got to design today is B. Right? Now B is a very bouncy word, right? You might have some, or letter, not word. You might have, some things that bounce, like a basketball, or a billy goat, or boop, or a baby, for example. So, we want it to represent bouncing. So, for a capital B, we have that, right? It's bouncing up and down. There needs to be more of a curve there, right? It's bouncing up and down. For a lowercase b, it's still bouncing. Just not quite as much. Right? No, I don't like exactly that design. It's gonna be sort of like that. For lowercase b. You get that? Now, C. C is a very comfortable and cozy letter, including things like couches, cushions, cats, right? Many comfortable things start with C. So, we want this to sort of represent comfiness and coziness and rest, which is why we have the bed, yeah, there's also a line there, that looks too much like something else, that's like an Among Us though. There we go. We have the bed. And for lowercase, it's just the pillow. That's pretty good so far. Now, D. This is as far as I've thought, right? This is as far as I have actually thought. As far as I've thunk. But D has a lot of evil, right? We've got like devil, demon, right? We've also got danger. Similar to how A was dangerous, we've got danger. Right? We've got doom. It's an evil one. So. That one's too far away. That's not curved enough. That's D. Now, we've got another letter. Now, I've just on the spot now thought of the perfect thing that we could talk about for E. And that is estrogen. Right? So, a capital E. Some very nice, very nice luscious long hair, as that's what estrogen will give you, right? No, I can't add that to the letter. I can't. I mean, there could be just a figure 8, but I mean, actually, as a figure 8, it looks a lot better. Yeah. That's E. Now, there's a lot of stuff. Now for F, now F has two very bad things. It has the F word and it has Fortnite. So we're giving it a sensor bar. And a smaller sensor bar. Right? I think that makes sense, chat. What do we think? Oh. I think this is going well. Now, we have G. G has ghost and ghoul and grave, you know, and green. So, G is a very spooky letter. So, it's gonna get a ghost. Lowercase g. Gets a different kind of ghost. Okay? This is pretty cool. How many have we got in the top row? 6. So, 12, 18. Yeah, we can fit this all. Cool. Then, we've got H. H? What does H have, chat? I guess it has like hills. And hate. You know, H could also have a sensor bar. But like, I don't want to do that. It's already taken. It does have heat. So there's H. Now we have I. Right? Now I. What does I have of value, chat? What do we think for I? Anything? Any takers? We've got impulse, instinct, intelligent, IQ. In depth. Okay. Igloo. Trying to think what I could be for. It doesn't. I guess that's the most common thing is smarts and, you know. So we could have a brain like that. And if you want to be fancy, you could add that. Okay. J. J has jump, jiggle, jelly. Having jump, jiggle, and jelly is another pretty bouncy one, but like more so like sideways, or like in any direction rather than, I guess bouncy stuff, any direction, but that too. Just more bounciness. Chat, what do we think for J? We want it... It would be nice if we can keep it sort of unique, right? Could have joke. It could have joke. Joke could be a good base to go off of. Or... Justice? Trying to think. What does J have going for it that I could use as a base for this? This is difficult. I do not actually know. Chat, help me think here. There is... trying to look around my room to see what we've got. We've got junk. We could have this for gross stuff. And like, ickiness. Junk could be a good one. There we go. Now, we've got K. Right? What does K have? There is one answer that will get you banned. Zero tolerance. We've got Krill. Krampus. Kite. Care, like the bird. Kinetic, like movement. I think it's got to be something kinetic related. It could just be like... right? Or... there we go. Then L. We've got loser. We've got loss. We've got limit. We've got life. We've got limited life. And yeah, life is what I want to go with. Now, M, right after life, we have to have dead. We've got mortality, we've got mourning, and this is different from this, which has got like grave, ghost, ghoul. That's like scary, spooky stuff. This, This is about, like, the loss of people. Or, like, the loss of life. Right? And that's why it comes right after life in the alphabet. N. I don't know what to do for this, so chat, I'm gonna need suggestions. There is an answer that will get you banned, 0 tolerance. We've got night. I don't have anything for day, but I could do S for sun. So I think I'll do that. Right? Then we've got O. We've got over, ornament, only, open. We've got not all that much, to be honest. What starts with O? O. O. Online. We could do the internet. O could be our way of referring to, like, technology. Which would be pretty easy to design, because here's capital. And here's lowercase. Haven't done a vertical thing like that? No. P. Got power. So this could have also been technology. We've also got punch and pummel. So I think this should be to do with fighting. I actually really like this design. And punch, you know. Punch, punch, pummel. It's all there. Q. Q has it has quilt, has quill. It has what starts with Q? What starts with Q? There is quiver. Quiet. I do like that, actually. No, that looks too much like something else. How do I do quiet? No. Like, we've got quiet, we've got... I need to think. We could just have Quill and have it be like writing and like creation. Right? Right. I'm probably annoying everyone by going down to here again, but I kind of have to. Ah, we have round, rotate, roll. This is definitely a very circular thing. So it's gonna follow a very similar rule to K by just being arrows, and then only one of them has a head when it's lowercase. S, we have obviously snow, but I'm leaving that for later, right? I'm leaving that for T because I have a personal bias. We have obviously silence, so we could try that again, but again, I don't know how. It would be funny having an entire letter dedicated to snakes. But then again, we've also got sliver. We've got slow, because we've got sloth, but then we would probably need something for fast. We could do speed, but then we would need something for slow. Wait, what? U, V, W, X, Y, Z, like, I don't know. Got sand. We've also got Steve from Minecraft. You know what? I'm gonna give this one cold just so I can give T for testosterone. So it's gonna be that for capital. right? And if you've seen how I've done this for previous letters, you'll know that for lowercase, it's just, there's less on the snowflake. I think it was literally just like this for A, right? Yeah, A did that. T, I've already said, we're just giving this testosterone to mimic E getting given estrogen. So this is gonna be like the letter used for masculinity. How are we doing that? Any men in the chat? I guess we could just mimic the... We could just mimic having the hair for that. And have the receding hairline. The lowercase. For you, we have like to go back. The lowercase one just looks like an N that needs to curve a lot more. You see, this is why we're designing the new alphabet. The old one is just too bad. Right? Let's see, what have we got for you? Uranium. We could do a nuke. Well, what have we got? We've got ability to go into, like, we've got danger, we've got bouncy, we've got, like, comfortable, we've got, like, evil, we've got feminine, we've got, like, needs to be censored, we've got spooky things, we've got heat, we've got smart things, or, like, intelligence, we've got yucky things, we've got movement, we've got life, we've got death, we've got night. That's what I was gonna do for S. I was gonna do the sun. But then T would have to be the cold. And that would leave UV, W, X, Y, and Z for, masculinity. W is reserved for water. Let's have a think. U is for UV, as in the sun. I wonder what I could possibly do to lowercase this. Wow, really? Now for V, V is for like venom and poison, right? But that's just danger. We can't have that. But we can have it for sickness, right? But how do we draw sickness? Okay. W. Is for water. Right? That's like the fire one, but we've got water. We've got little of water. It needs that little line to distinguish it from lowercase heat. Also, being closed in at the bottom is another way. But you know. Right? X. Right? You think like when you type in like your password and like it's hidden, it just shows a bunch of X's. Or like, you know, security stuff. I don't know. Obviously, the social media platform probably pretty terrible with security, right? But like, no one calls it that because it shouldn't be called that, so we ignore that. So I think this is going to be security. How do we draw security? A line of asterisks and a shorter line of asterisks. Right? It's a password. But why? We have like yummy food, like that gives you like all the nutrients you need, things that are yummalicious. So also Yuri, which is also pretty yummy, right? So also yaoi. So both of the gays, and food. Yeah. But we're gonna focus on food because, like, the gays can be described using other things. We don't need to be, you know, we may be the alphabet mafia, but we don't need to be in the alphabet. It's fine, you know? So, food. I might just have it be like, I don't know, like, chicken. And like eaten chicken. Right? And Z is for Pokemon Legends ZA. I almost just put an A after that. No, Z, chat? What do we think Z is for? Z. Like Zoink Scoop. Alright, well, what can we not describe yet? Is there anything we've described that needs an opposite? We've got night and day, we've got hot and cold, we've got fire and water. We've got danger, which is resembles a star, but we don't really have space. Although again we've got the sun and the moon. So we've got life and death, day and night. We don't have like beautiful or pretty. We've got like junk and disgusting and like all that. Or good. Okay. Well. Z represents good and beautifulness. We've got the diamond there. And there. That is the alphabet, chat. Now let's see if I can write something at the bottom. Double check that I got the size of that right. I did. Okay. Ugh, I forgot R. Oh, it's literally just an arrow going back. It's like rewinding. There we go. Really horrible handwriting. But now it's been signed by me. Chat, we're going pretty good. I'm gonna post this on Twitter. And also send it to my girlfriend. Let's see what people think. Okay. Alright, chat. We'll see how that turns out. I think we're going pretty well. I think this is going pretty well. It's very understandable, you know? Everyone can easily tell what every letter is and what it means. I think my alphabet is perfect, chat. Okay. Let's have a think. Thinking time. What do we do? I mean, numbers are planned for next week's stream. Although we could just move that into today as well. Right? Do we want to do that, chat? I think we could just move numbers into today. But numbers might be a little more difficult to do. Unless 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0 will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's turn this. 6. 7. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0. That's the alphabet, chat. It's very understandable. Right? I think this is very cool. Everyone can very easily understand this. Okay. 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 We are pretty good. We've got the alphabet, we've got the numbers. Like, it's a pretty simple solution. And like, numbers are so easy. Like, it's perfect. Definitely not very friendly for like reading large numbers. But that's okay. Because this is only going to really... Let's just say these digits are not going to be used very often. Like, those digits are not really there too much. Okay. I don't know what now. Chat, what do we do now? We've kind of done the alphabet. I didn't expect that to be so quick. We're halfway through the stream and we've done with the alphabet. What do we even do? I could spend the second half of stream explaining how the number system's gonna work, but I don't feel like doing that. And I don't want to start on making words until next week. What I will do, however, is just do a 9-pixel tool, thick line here. Because what I'm going to do next week is I'm just going to add another 1080 pixels to the bottom and continue on with the alphabet above me, so if I mess up or get stuck, I'll have it there. And also, it's like continuing as the strings go on, we'll just move downwards. So that line's not really visible right now, but like, when I add more to it, it'll be the most visible line on this whole thing. Okay. Now what? I don't know. That's the honest answer. I could eat my pasta and we can chat. How does that sound? I say eat my pasta as if I haven't finished my pasta. I could eat my spinach and we could chat. Okay. I'm so excited about having the caravan sorted now. I'm no longer cursed into sharing a room with my brothers. Let's go! Like, it smells like gym locker room in, like, that room. I'm so glad I don't have to live with that anymore. Incoming! I'm being nuked, chat. Frozen, you're nuking me. What's happening? What's incoming? There could be many things incoming. Watch out. I don't have to watch out. July 17th, 2072 is a long way away. There could be some very good news in America soon. Yippee! Whoa, okay. That's what I was looking out for. Hello. Hi. I am Tundragoro Gamer. That's what for. Yippee, thank you. I've just been, I'll go on this tab. I've just been redesigning the alphabet all stream. I'm allowing that. No, I can't allow that. That's fine. To be fair, I don't, yeah, that's fine. Thank you for the follow. I'm, you know, transfem streamer from New Zealand. Very panicky. Some social anxiety. It's fine. I love cozy games and doing silly stuff like reinventing the alphabet. Thank you, Frozen, for that. Glad you were with that because we could definitely use a moderator with this many new people here. I've been working towards, you know, upgrading my streams. I actually made this VTuber model myself, and then I designed and rigged it myself. It was a very, very difficult process, and we're fine, and everything's going great. So yeah, I'm also just eating some spinach right now because I didn't finish my dinner, but it's fine. But yeah, this is the alphabet of, you know, this great nation. Hop off my goat for real, Frozen. Yeah. We do silly things here. Very silly things. I once had a 5-hour-long stream where I spoke about IKEA sharks and nothing else. And I didn't get tired of it one bit. I only left because I had to go to bed. That was an interesting stream. But yeah. We do lots of fun stuff like that here. But yeah. If there's any feedback to this alphabet you guys would like to make, now would be a great time for that. But yeah. The most me stream of all time. This was true. I also, for those of you who play Fortnite, I don't know if that's any of you here, I don't know what you guys were watching before you came here. But I also at the end of every Fortnite season do a little challenge where I try to unlock the level 100 Battle Pass skin in just one day. And that's always a fun challenge to do. Ads, please hold. Yep. We're holding. Da da da, it's the ad song. There are ads playing for some viewers. 35 seconds left of the ads, waiting for them to end. Ad song, it's the ad song. Yeah, there are ads playing right now. We're gonna make some money, but probably not much because it's twitch.tv. But that's fine, it's the ad song. 19 seconds left of the ad song. 16 seconds left of the ad song. 14 seconds left of the ad song. 12 seconds left of the ad song. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The ad song is over. Yeah, yeah. Okay, but yeah. Yeah, so one day is a thing I do. So I try to unlock the level 100 Battle Pass skin in Fortnite at the end of every season. I also do a lot of, like Stardew Valley on Sundays. I do Minecraft on Mondays. We do a lot of stuff like that. Mind you, this is New Zealand time. Again, I did mention being from New Zealand. We're like the lesser known Australia. We have like everything Australia has minus the dangerous animals and the temperature. God, we don't have the temperature. It gets so cold here. And like 1 second it'll be 1,000,000 degrees and everything is burning hot. The next second it's like no weather. Like it's like no happy weather at all. It's like raining and like -10 degrees. Australia, but without Frozen, just the worst Australia. Fair enough. Yeah, we don't have Frozen. Like, you know. But Australia doesn't have me, so, you know. Australia also doesn't have me wife. You know? We can't be having a, you know, no me wife. I mean, Australia had me for like a couple hours at one point, at 2 points. I think that's a point for us more than a point for you, Frozen. This is of course a joke. Again, this is of course a joke. Yeah. Chat, I've got a new room now. I'm not streaming from it yet. But I will be when the electrician comes. I would show pictures, but I don't think I have any. But yeah, it's like really cool. I'm no longer stuck in a room with my brothers. I don't have to sleep in a place that smells like gym locker room anymore. Not that I go to the gym, but like I also, you know, was forced into taking PE class for several years of my middle school life. But for my entire middle school life, I think it was year 11 that got me out of it. I'm also out of high school soon. Like, I'm year 12 now, then I've got next year, and then that's it. I'm done with high school after next year. Which, you know, that's gonna be interesting. Hydrate? Yes, will do. Thank you, Frozen. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to really do with this alphabet anymore. I'm gonna make some words next week during my Saturday stream. But, like, I don't know what to do with the alphabet now. I might make some adjustments, but, like, the alphabet's looking pretty good. I'm liking it. But yeah, we've got stuff to represent danger, bounciness, comfort, like evil, femininity, things that need to be censored, spooky things, hot things, intelligence, gross and disgusting things, movement, life, death, night, technology, violence, creation, rotation, cold, masculinity, daytime, sickness and illness, water, security, food, and things that are like beautiful and good. And then we've got the most horrendous numerical system ever. So you kind of ran out of ideas in the end. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, the first 4 letters I had plans for. The 5th letter I very quickly came up with things for. Like 6, you know, G came up with quickly, H. I is where it started taking a bit of time, but I got there. And then L is where it got quick again for L, M, N. O took some time until T, U was fairly quick. V, W I had already had planned. X, Y, I didn't really know what to do. And then Z, I was like, well, I've got a lot of things that have opposites. What have I missed out on? And I was like, well, I've got grossness and I've got evil. I need good and beautifulness. So I just combined those with Z. Because that's how I'm gonna, when I'm making the words, the first letter of the word is very often gonna reflect the meaning of the letter. Like, you know, if I'm writing about something comfortable, I'm gonna start it with a C. Or if I'm writing about something like hot, I'll start it with an H. Z basically represents my wife. This is true. Yeah, like that's pretty much all that Z is there for. Like, whenever I'm doing anything writing about them, I'm just gonna be spamming a bunch of Zs. I'm gonna send them a bunch of Zs now and see if, I mean, they might be watching. They might not be. That might make no sense, but I just sent them a bunch of Zs. So, that might make no sense at all. Let's see what they say. Let's see how they respond. They might just think I'm sleepy. Not in the viewer list? Yeah. I've been forgetting about Gorobot ever since I was sick. That's why no one's been doing any, like, hydrates in that recently. Well, like, it's been a lot less. It's because Gorobot hasn't been here to remind anyone. Okay. I don't want to do the update. Let me move this. Can I not move you? Fine. I'm sure Gorobot's working. I can't move that out of here. Yeah, I'm gonna have no idea what's going on. That's fine. You gotta play this stupid tournament, you'll keep tapped on other monitor, keep an eye on chat. I tried setting up exclamation mark lurk and stream elements and I just couldn't. I couldn't figure out how. I might have the stupid. Browsing, can you teach me how to set that up at some point tomorrow? Yeah. I thought it would be like in like the list of existing commands and you just have to turn it on, but it wasn't, so. After my stream is when I watch TV with my wife, so. That's why I requested for tomorrow, possibly. But yeah. Enjoy the Fortnite tournament. Gay, yes, I know. This is true. Right. Enjoy the tournament. Or at least try to. Bye-bye, Froyo. So, yeah. I'll just get back to this screen. Look at this, chat. This is the room of my castle. It's a very nice castle, very open, lots of different open spaces. I was supposed to have a bed in this room, but I never got around to drawing it. I might at some point in the future add some more stuff in here, but for now we've just got the flags, the outside world, and me. And that's enough for now. That's fine. But yeah. We're having a very fun time today, chat. I was like dying on my way home earlier, but it's fine. It's just another Saturday, I guess. Yeah, I like could not stop coughing, and I thought I was just gonna die then and there on the way home. But I lived. I lived to eat another piece of pasta. So, that's good. Live to send another message to me wife. To stream again, or to see my sharks once more. My IKEA sharks. Fun fact, chat. I know no one redeemed fun fact, but fun fact! Sharks are not my favorite animal, they're my second favorite animal. Owls are my favorite animal. Yep. I know, I said it. I may have never done a 5-hour stream talking about owls, right? But I have an IKEA owl. I do. Do I know exactly where it is? No, but it's in my garage with me somewhere. Oh yeah, another fun fact for all of you new people here. I stream from my garage. At least I have for the past, like, since 2020. For the past, like, 5 years I've streamed from my garage. Tomorrow's stream may very well be the last stream from my garage. I don't actually know. Tomorrow may be the very end of my garage saga. It could be very sad, but it's going to be very great. Yeah, that's a little fun fact about me, chat. I've streamed from a garage for 5 years. Oh yeah, you can see the stop sign. That's why I didn't mention the stop sign earlier, because I can't see it. I've got the stream music open in front of it. I do actually have a stop sign right in front of me, like behind my monitors. I just have a stop sign. So that's why I've got it in here, because, I mean, it used to be, like, opposite my monitors, because my desk used to be on the other side of the room, facing towards where it is now. And, you know, there was always, like, a thing that my chat would always talk about. It's like, why do I have a stop sign? It was very silly. And then I rotated the desk got rotated around when cleaning out the garage one time. And, like, you couldn't see the stop sign anymore, right? And then when I started VTubing, I was like, okay. I mean, actually, when I started VTubing, I didn't actually have a room for my VTuber model most of the time. I mean, I did, but, like, you know. Actually, what am I talking about? What am I yapping about? A lot of the time I was outside, right? I might still be able to. I can't still be outside. Oh, hell yeah, a raid. Yes, Storm, there was a raid. It was a bit ago. But yeah. But then I've just decided since VTubing to have a stop sign in my background. You were tapped out? Fair enough. I got social anxiety. Spent 10k on insight points on that raid. That is a lot. Thank you, Frozen. You're a real one for that. Yeah, okay. Speaking of 10k, Dawn, what are you doing? I'm sending Frozen a mean message. No text was suggested. Where are my DMs with Frozen? If, there he is. I'm sending a message. Alright, we'll wait for... Alright, Frozen's saying it. I just said I really hate how not stupid you can be sometimes. 17th of July 2072 was the response. You'll have to see it. Can't wait for July 17, 2072 at 3 AM New Zealand time. Hell yeah. For context, chat, in like 2022, Frozen decided that that's when he's gonna kill me. And it's just stuck. He's even got it as his Discord pronouns, actually. I know when I'm dying. July 17th, 2072, 3 AM New Zealand time. I've not got too much time left to live. I mean, I've got a decent amount, but not too much. I'm only living to a stack of age. That's the exact moment I will perish, yeah. Will there be some, like, torture beforehand? Are you gonna, like, torment me as you build up to the final blow? Or are you just gonna, like, show up magically? I'll see, okay. Oh, wait. What year is it now? 2025? Okay, like 40 something years to go, I think. 47 years, I believe. Because it was 50 years in 2022 when you first suggested it. Not exactly, because you didn't suggest it anywhere near July, but... You know. Your arrival will be very much anticipated. Can't wait to see you. I wonder if we'll have met by then. There's a good chance we will have. There's a solid chance. Yeah, you just pulled a random date out of nowhere. And it just stuck. Like, this was 3 years ago that you said this. It's been 3 years since you claimed that was when I was gonna die, and everyone's just known it for that long. Yeah, we better have. Yeah. Like, we're only, like, however far Australia and New Zealand are apart away. That's not very far. I can get to your country in a couple hours. It doesn't take that long. It takes that long to get the money, because I would need a job. And, you know, God forbid anyone do that. But, you know. It's fine. We'll have met, surely. I mean, 50 years. You have my address? Let me work out the exact... True. You can work out the exact distance we are apart. You're just gonna, like, put it onto, like, Google Maps or something? I'm excited to see this. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, fair enough. It's gonna be interesting to see the exact distance we are away from each other. Let's have a look. And the number is da 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 da. I don't know. I'm still waiting. Might take a minute, don't remember. We have my address saved. You can probably look for our DMs if you really can't find it. I'm sure it's in there somewhere. Like, you send it to me on a fairly regular basis. I'm scrolling up and still haven't found it yet. You got this? Who can find your image of my address first? Me or you? Let's find out. I love that the random date that you decided just so happens to be the exact date, not counting the year because there is no year, that's on the calendar emoji. Like, it's beautiful. Oh, chat, my wife has responded to the Z's. Just laughing. That's all they did. They just laughed at the Z's. You've scrolled past 2 other people's addresses. Maybe your DMs with spiders will have it. I don't know. I don't know if spiders actually sent it to you in DMs or if you don't think so? Okay. You got it. Yay. Alright, chat, let's find out the exact distance I am away from twitch.tv/Browsen1. Yep, sent it in our DMs for safekeeping. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Champ, the chair I have to sit on right now is super uncomfortable. I want my gaming chair back, but it's in my caravan, and I can't really do anything about that. Like, it doesn't even fit through the caravan door. We had to get it disassembled and then reassembled in the caravan. Yeah. I'll have comfort again sometime soon, surely. Maybe not. Definitely not on July 17th, 2072, that's for sure. I celebrate July 17th on a yearly basis like my birthday now. I'm like, whoa, only this many years left of my painful existence. Let's go. I'm getting really uncomfortable. I need a cushion, but I don't think I have any. I have the trinket. Maybe I could sit on the trinket. Okay. Chat, and if my model's like glitching out, I can't actually tell if it is. But if it is, it's because I'm holding up a transgender blanket in front of it. Because I'm currently trying to create myself some form of cushioning to sit on. I don't know if that's gonna make it better or worse. And I won't find out for quite some time. Like, I'll find out eventually. We are about 2,372.34 kilometers away from each other. Hell yeah. Awesome sauce. That's not too far. Like, all things considered. For like long distance online friends. That's pretty close. Yeah, it's like not that bad. There'll probably be a point in time, either like during a summer break or like after I finish university, where I'll just like grab my stuff, I'll grab my wife, and we'll just head up to Australia, and we'll just have a meetup spot arranged, not just for you, but for like any of the other Australian Dawn's Den people able to do that. Like, that'll be fun. That'll be really cool. Really silly. Yeah. That'll be a very interesting meetup. We do it for the Dawn's Den Awards chat. Dawn, Jimmy, and Bella will probably like it. Yeah. Probably. I mean, I've also already met Bella, so there's also some familiarity for it as well. Like, if Bella's there, then there's also already someone that I, like, already know, which will be nice. And of course, my wife. Very lucky to have had Bella come to my city for a school trip, and then for her principal to allow me to go and visit the place they were staying. That was very cool. Very fun day. It's so funny that us and my wife are part of an exclusive club of people who have met Dawn's IRLs before meeting Dawn. Yeah. Like, it's pretty silly. Like, I have not met Dawn yet, but I've met Bella, I've met Brianna. Like, James hardly counts. James counts. It was a very silly meetup there as well. Like, that was very unexpected. I don't think anyone saw that coming. I miss my wife. Can my wife magically appear at my house right now? Genuinely though, it doesn't feel real that you ran into the kid because he was performing at the place you went for a class trip. Yeah. Yeah, that would have been awesome if you got a photo. So you guys are coming to the party next month, right? Where's the party? I haven't heard of a party. Brianna's party? I wish I could. Next month is what? Next month's September. So half of it is school holidays, but then the other half is like my last term of year 12 of high school before like going into exam time. 28th, yeah, I'll have. That'll be a difficult trip to make. Also, I'm broke and Pokemon's coming out soon. Yay, Gorobot's here for the first time in weeks. Hey Gorobot, how you doing? You actually could? That's awesome. That's literally on the Sunday after your final week of term. That's brilliant. That's actually pretty good timing. If you could convince one of your parents to make the drive, you actually could. Yeah. That's a very legitimate thing for you to be able to do. It's either that or learn to drive quickly in that time period and, you know, convince them to give you the car. Or you could lock in and do all 120 hours of whatever that is in the next month. It's also just a hangout sort of party, nothing exciting, you think? A party's a party, you know? And it'll be exciting if you get the meetup with Frozen involved. That'll be very exciting. I believe we've got ads starting. Okay. Chat, can we confirm that? Are there ads playing? Just tell you where it is and you'll pull up. For real. /S. It's a very sleepy sort of day, chat. Had a lot of stuff to do. Past Life finale was, you know, it was suddenly something. Wasn't expecting that to be the finale. Wasn't excited for that to be the finale, because it means there's no more Past Life. But then also the emotional whiplash of another one being Sooner Thank You Might Think is also one. And then, you know, having my caravan sorted now, so I've got a new room. Yeah. A lot of stuff going on. Yeah. Chat, do I just make the thumbnail of the stream? Like, me, like, my VTuber model just like in this corner of... Why is the opacity at 10% again? Of like this thing. Like... You put an all-nighter last night, so you're kinda... Yeah. What PNGs do I have available of my model that I can easily... Like, can I just make the thumbnail live on twitch.tv for once? Not that one, I need to be facing the other way. What's this one? Awesome. Then if I go blending options, I could add a stroke, increase the size of that a bit, make it white, decrease the size of that a bit, I don't like that the stroke actually consumes it. Outside. Outside. There we go, that's better. Because then I can have that. There we go. I'd suggest zooming in on a specific letter that looks particularly funny and using that. I could do that as well. like, if I were to be a lot bigger. Right, chat, let's have a vote. Right? We need to decide what letter is going to be in the thumbnail. What letter do we think? Yeah, true. G or J? What's J? I think J is pretty silly. And like, people will not have any idea what the context is for J. Okay, I need to use lasso tool for this. Copy open that. Control Shift B. Control T. Is that the good one? Okay, then I do that. And I make stroke size. It's like really big. There we go. Not even bad, hey? Then I could possibly... Should I add more information? For a phone to give a thumbnail, it works. Yeah. We've got 12 minutes left of stream. What? Is there any more information we could add? You think it's good as is? Okay. File. Hold on. Yep. Then the highest res version of this design I can. Alright, file. I'll just save a copy. This is in 1080p. Save it just in my downloads as a PNG. Oh, just the J? Okay. I'll just very temporarily max out the J's size. If I can do it without ruining the resolution. I should be able to do that, set this to nearest neighbor, do that. Oh, file, save a copy as a PNG in my downloads. Alphabet J copy, sure, why not? The PNG I'm gonna use in my model, sure. Is this the one I use? Oh. I'm guessing it is. That is the one I use. Okay. Browsing, can get that. And that. Okay, Frozen, you've got 10 minutes to cook. Good luck. Okay, just let me cook real hard. Okay, let's see what Frozen can cook. This is the thumbnail I've got. But I think Frozen might be about to cook something really good. Let's see, chat. Chat, what do we think? For the stream thumbnail. Stream will be available on the VOD's channel at some point tonight. You know, it usually takes a couple hours to get up, but you know. We're at least tackling the thumbnail before, like during stream rather than after it. I just see Frozen is playing Photoshop and then the subtitle just being time to stream. Thank you, Discord. Let's see it. Okay. Let's see what Froyo is cooking. I'm excited to see this. I'm just waiting for the result, chat. Okay. 7 minutes left, Frozen. What are you cooking? I'm also just keeping an eye on the timer of how long he's been in Photoshop. Is cooking. Oh wait, I can see what you're doing in Photoshop. I can see you're editing the background. Interesting. Oh. Well, not editing background. I can see like moving. I can see what tool you're using. Editing, or what? No, I can see what layer you're editing and what tool you're using. So editing JJ with a move tool. Okay. I'm ready for this to be good. What have we got? Oh, layer 1, whatever that is. This could very easily be the model and just having been pasted in. Okay. Chat, I would give you the ability to see this, but also in my recent DMs with Frausen is also my address. So, because Frausen has sent that to me. So, we'll not be showing that on stream. Just the J redesign without the original. Okay. Control T. I'm gonna hope this. The resolution might be a little bit scuffed. Where's PNG? My downloads. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the resolution, it's definitely bigger pixels now, but like, it's good. No problem. Still on layer 1, let's see. Probably about to port in a new layer though. Yep, layer 2, like clockwork. You've got 3 minutes for a... Okay. Let's just wait and see what Froyo's cooking. Okay. I think my redesign for J is very silly. I'm glad that we went with this for the thumbnail. What's Frausen up to now? Editing the J. Okay. On to layer 2, I think that's my redesign of the J. This is going to be a very interesting thumbnail to see. We are aiming to end stream in 1 minute, by the way, Frausen. It's okay if you go a little bit over time, but just know that is the planned time to end. I have no idea if Luma starts live, actually. We might be able to pull up a Luma raid. There is no following category. Okay. No Luma. That's okay. Layer 3, interesting. I'm terrified of what's happening here. Absolutely mortified. Well, it'll be done soon, and we'll be able to see it. Thank you, Gorobot, for your contribution to this conversation. Very, very thankful for that. I was going to be charging my phone doing this. chat, I'm gonna show you this. Although one suggestion, are you able to add the white stroke to my model? Just like a size 10 stroke that's just white. On the outer pipe. Just helps the model to pop a bit more. Oh, chat, live me reaction. Hi, it's me. Wow, chat, I'm multiplying. There's 2 of me now. Whoa. Hello, chat. This is me. Okay, Frozen is typing. I think keep the white. I do usually just go with a white stroke. But like the size of the stroke is good. Although, just double check that it's on outer. I can't see properly from this resolution screenshot, but yeah. Whoa. It's the Owl House chat. I'm actually gonna just bring this back up. Why not? Okay. Chat, this is a very silly thing. Alright. Alright, chat, I'll show you the thumbnail. Browsen sent it to me. Here we go, chat. This is the thumbnail. And with that said, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Yeah, that's all I've got to say. Bye bye everyone.